We're going to be on track with a Manthey GT3 RS, and we're going to do the reveal on a brand new GT3 RS for my son, which I've never seen, with customised CXX options. Morning guys, it's freezing, -1. Today's a really special day. I'm picking up a 992 GT3 RS for my 10-month-old son. That's right, customised to my 10-month-old son. And we're here at Porsche Experience Centre at Silverstone to pick it up, which is really special. So we're not at the Porsche Centre, we're actually at the Experience Centre. And we're going to be on track with a Manthey GT3 RS with a 100 grand upgrade. And we're going to do the reveal on a brand new GT3 RS for my son, which I've never seen, with customised CXX options, otherwise known as Sonderwunsch. And if you're into your Porsches, you know what that is. It means special wishes in English and are expensive bespoke options. And if you don't know what that is, make sure you watch this video to see how expensive Porsche World can get.
So I have never had a car collection quite like this, so I had no idea what to expect. Upon arrival, Tristan and Victoria were there to greet me, and they actually took me into a private room. Look at this. They even had Porsche seats. I was greeted by my family and my son, and I couldn't believe it was happening. He was super happy, but I think he was more happy about this camera than anything else. It's not very often I get to spend the whole day with all my family in the same room, so I was really excited to what was coming up ahead. But first things first, breakfast, and then we got onto the 992.2 GT3 RS track.
So the new 3RS, and obviously with all the aero on it, it's less efficient, so it makes it even worse, the problem, surely. So they think the new GT3 RS can be turbocharged, maybe, but you obviously expect that to be GT2 RS because of how they have been.
Well, they also then said at the same time, because it was just on like a training day that we were doing at Reading, and he also said, and the price will be like what it is now, double and more.
Double and more? Are you joking?
2 RS. No, 3 RS.
Because of the tech? Yeah. But like you said, if you did a hybrid naturally aspirated, that would be the way. But one thing with 3RSs, which everyone says, obviously they've been 500 horsepower for how long now? So a lot of people on track days, like, they could do with a bit more, especially with the drag they have now. Like down the straight, they're not very fast. No. Like, at the ring, you notice it. So I think a few enthusiasts like me would like 100 brake more. Now. Yeah. But if you put hybrid tech in it, it needs to be 200 brake because of weight.
Yeah, exactly.
So have you driven 992?
Never. No. I've not had one at work. I've had one at work for PPF. I've not driven it. Couldn't believe how many buttons were on the steering wheel. Yeah, excited for it. It's a car I use, so to me, that's why I get excited.
That's why we're so for you having one, because we sell so many to people that just don't use them, or they'll use them for like just sitting in the car park to people to take photos of, whereas I know you're actually going to use it, and it'll be good to see it being used.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, so
I'll change
that's
the colour.
what I say to everyone at work. I'm like, he'll actually use it.
Yeah, I will. I appreciate it.
That's all right.
Got any other collections today? Any other collections like this today?
No.
Oh, cool. I didn't expect it to be like this. I thought the car would be outside, cover. Oh, that's it.
This chat was really interesting at the time of filming, and it actually transpires now that the new GT3 RS is likely to be turbocharged. So now it's time to reveal the GT3 RS we have never seen, my son's car, and I hope he's as excited as I am. But first things first, before we get there, let's look at these Manthey parts on the wall. They look expensive, and we'll see how expensive they are later on in the video. I really wanted Harlan to pull the cover off the car, but was more interested in hitting the window and hitting the car.
It's coming. Yeah. Whoa. That looks crazy. That looks crazy. I thought it'd just be black. Look at the interior.
I know, it's really nice.
Whoa, that looks sick. Does that look sick? Oh, I didn't expect it to be that. I thought I thought it'd just be black. Want to touch it? Or do you want to kick it? We'll polish it later, won't we? Do you like it?
Oh.
Do you like it? Mate, it looks sick.
Yeah, I don't know. It's okay.
You made it happen, not me. I just had to pay for it. You did everything else.
Yeah, when we saw it, we were like, oh my God.
You'll have to go through the spec with me.
UK first, I've been told.
Really?
Yeah.
For painted carbon cage?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I told my friends, I was like, I paid 4 or 5 grand for it. They're like, you painted a carbon cage? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And you paid extra for that. I was like,
But
yeah.
then when you see it, you're like, okay, yeah, it absolutely does.
The special thing about this is the CXX options, the Sunderwood
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah. So we're trying to remember all the Sunderwood stuff we did.
Yeah.
Because I can't remember
I
them
keep
all.
looking and I'm like, oh yeah, we
Yeah.
did carbon fibre steering wheel.
Yeah, but it's not an option on GT3 RS.
No.
GT3 RS above the glove box. You know,
Yeah, that was cool. I like that.
You've got the belt outlets as well. So from the back, they're black, and then from the front, they're yellow.
Yeah, that's so cool. Come on, you sit in here.
Well, this is your sidecar. Let me put your name on.
Come on, little man. He likes cars.
Hey.
Yeah! Go on, fine. We'll PPF it all, it's fine. He loves steering wheels. Go for a drive then. Look at him, he took the steering wheel. Go for a drive then, little man. Look, it's you. You don't care. Oh, look, it's you. It's when you were born. No. That's the point.
GT3 RS above on the dashboard.
Yeah,
as well.
that's the cool option. I've not seen that before.
No.
What's it normally like there? Does that go all the way?
Nothing at all. It's just black.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, with the right colour as well.
So yeah, that's really nice.
We've gone so much on the interior because a lot of people with 3RSs don't do much on the interior.
So we've done, yeah, race text seals, and then obviously the stitch, seatbelt outlets, steering wheel, steering column in leather.
Yeah. Up here. That's Sunderwood. Obviously the sills are custom.
Cages, the belt outlets.
Cage is cool.
Steering wheel is.
Yeah, look. That was a really good option to do. I'm gonna change the colour of it.
Of what?
The car.
Wrapped by wraps.
They do colour change in PPF now,
Yeah.
so it doesn't look like wrap. It looks like paint.
Okay, cool.
If we do it right, we've got a whole swatch, so we're gonna do it.
Nice. In what colours?
Don't know. You can choose if you want.
Purple.
You know what? Everyone said purple or pink. Everyone.
Like a VO on that.
Yeah.
You got it?
Nice, thanks.
Should we go and have a look at the front of the car? I want to have a look. There, that one.
Oh wow.
That's very glittery.
That is very interesting. What does that change to?
What do you mean? This is literally the PPF.
Oh right. Okay. So it's not a colour changing.
No, you can. They do that. But basically, this has a colour underneath it,
Yeah.
which is matched to a manufacturer colour,
Right.
and then clear PPF over the top.
Okay.
It's quite thick. But obviously, where we'll do is we'll remove everything,
Yes, yeah.
so you can't tell. But look, there's loads.
You meant it was a colour changing.
Yeah,
PPF.
you can have
So
that.
purple, 'cause You can have.
You can have
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
They do that. These are way too glittery.
Yeah. No. That like
Some
that's
crazy
too
colours.
green.
Yeah. I quite like flat colours. Maybe that's the motorsport thing with me. I like flat colours, but you need to go. That's quite cool. Blackberry. That reminds me of amethyst,
It is a bit, isn't it?
isn't it? Amethyst is quite a cool
Yeah.
colour. That's nice. I like purple. I got a purple car actually.
Wow, how exciting. I can't wait to get this car out on track. But before I do, let's see how much money I can spend on more track focus extras with the Manthey package.
GT3 RSs, you get a normal one. You get a YZAC one,
Yep.
which this
Which
is.
this one is.
And then you got Sunderwood options, which is not performance related. That's the best way to explain it.
Yeah. So essentially, it is trim, spec, paint,
Yeah.
leather,
Yeah.
all those kind of options. So in your case, carbon painted cage,
Yeah.
first in the UK,
Yeah.
and some other seatbelt outlets and things like that as well. And then performance side, you've got the Manthey.
Yeah,
side
which
of things as
a lot
well.
of people would have seen before and don't understand what it means. They're the race team for Porsche. Is that the best way to say it or not?
Yeah, essentially. So they started out as a race team, racing Porsches, and then essentially Porsche then purchased 51% ownership of them. So we now offer the kits fully warranted as well. They
That's
don't
a big thing.
don't affect the warranties of the cars, and it's all, whereas it's all done at the Nürburgring. That's where they're based. That's where they prepare the cars and test.
Unlike other manufacturers, Porsche expect their customers to set their car on track. That's a big thing, because a lot of track special Ferraris and stuff, they'll invalidate warranties if they're taken on track, which is ridiculous, which is the one big thing with these cars. And I think a lot of people get confused with what's what with all these different Manthey this, Underwanch, Weissach. So what's the Weissach name? Why is that? Explain that to people.
So Weissach is the location where Porsche develop their GT cars, essentially. So, and your puddle lights as well on the doors say born in Flak, so that's essentially that, and it has the racetrack of the development track as well.
Is that the same as the racetrack on the side of there? Is that the development?
Exactly, yep. So that's the Weissach circuit as well on the side. So, that's where all these cars have their Porsche testing done, and then they go to the Nürburgring and kind of undergo their final testing, I suppose, and things like that. And then Manthey will then take over and create the Manthey version.
So to be clear, like a Manthey package is actually separate from the car being made. It's like an accessory almost.
Exactly that.
Yeah.
Yep. So it is an accessory to the car. You can have a Weissach pack. You don't have to have a Weissach pack.
Roughly?
It's roughly £100,000 for the full aero and suspension and everything like that. So you can have suspension on its own and the pads and braided brake lines. But if you want to have the aero and things like that, you have to have the suspension. Because you have to have the whole kit all together. So
they do a few packages. I think maybe they do the brakes on their own, maybe, and then the suspension, and then it's the aero with the full package.
Exactly that, which includes the wheels and things like that as well.
I think all this is for 4RS, isn't it?
All this is for 4RS as well, So,
and you can see the rebound and compression adjustment here, and on the 3RS, you can still use the knobs in the car. But I've seen people fit the Manthey suspension to one of these, and you actually have to rewire a lot of it. Have you seen that? I don't know if you've ever seen it.
I haven't actually, no.
Yeah, like they actually do loads of wiring to the car for all this to work.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, so that's interesting.
I mean, there's loads going on. We have done a full Manthey kit.
Done what?
At our centre. Yeah.
Really?
So,
was that before the customer got it or afterwards? After you had it for a bit?
It was before.
Before, crazy. What colour?
GT Silver.
GT Silver?
Yeah, it was really cool. So,
yeah, it was cool.
And red wheels. So yeah, look smart.
That's the explanation to everybody, because I think it's confusing. Don't you think it's confusing?
There's so much going on. Or you could just take your 3RS and have a Manthey alignment done on it. So you can then have a track focused alignment done on it. So people do that. So
That's what I'm going to do.
Exactly. They'll track as it is. They'll then track it with an alignment. And then they'll go, actually, maybe I'll do suspension, or maybe they'll do whole kit and stuff like that as well.
I'm going to do alignment in Germany, and then I'm going to try that.
Yeah.
Because I love how it sits as well. Obviously, the handling is what's about, but... Okay, so the next part of the day is a briefing from Rick, professional racing instructor, and it was time for him to tell me to be sensible on track. Okay, so it's time to drive the Manthey GT3 RS. Let's see what £100,000 worth of options. And look at it, it looks so aggressive. With those canards at the front, its absolutely slammed body stance, and that huge wing and rear window delete. Maybe I should have bought mine in red. Cool.
All right, so if you want to jump on in.
Yeah. Crazy.
Feel free to start whenever you're ready. We'll get rid of the condensation. Let's give it a bit of a blast.
with the weather and that, it can't really go that fast, but it feels...
Save for when you come back.
Yeah, when I come back,
That's your taster.
it feels like I used 10% of it, if that.
Yeah.
Maybe 5.
That was a slippery session outside. We didn't push the limits too much, but the car felt absolutely glued to the track, despite ice being on the track. That was an experience. Now it's time to scare the shit out of my mom. She always makes out she's so tough. Let's see how tough she really is.
You can go and have a go.
I can go and have a go.
Not drive. You'll take her out.
No, I don't want to drive.
Yeah, I'll take you out in it. Go on.
What's this?
I might say what you think. Yeah. Go on.
Let's go. It's got a fire extinguisher.
Just for safety. And then that's it.
You have signed your will, haven't you?
Hardcore me. I loved it. I loved it.
So I just want to say thank you to Victoria and Tristan for supplying me with a brand new GT3 RS. Victoria's sales and Tristan is Porsche Pro, which is basically the guy who knows about all the specs and all the extras and what you can do and makes your dreams become reality. Both of these work at Porsche Colchester, and a common misconception is that you have to buy 1 million Porsches to get a GT3 RS. I've only bought 3, Turbo S, GT4 RS, and a Macan.
Yep.
And that's it. And the Macan was like the most basic used Macan. It was like 40 grand. Okay, so a misconception is you need to buy 100 Taycans, you need to lose loads of money, you need to lick someone's arse.
Yeah.
Like, it's true though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
And the reality is completely different. So if you want a proper experience, make sure you contact either of these two and they will make sure that you can make it happen. You still have to build a relationship.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah, and you need to be somebody who's not going to flip the car and use it, like I will use it on the ring and Victoria's seen me at the ring and all this kind of stuff. So yeah, there is relationship building, but it's nowhere near as bad as people think. So thank you to them and get in touch if you want to be a part of the Porsche family and get on the same journey, because it was really easy. And you gave me an amazing experience here, like I'll never forget my friend, my family, so thank you. I'm going to hug you.
My pleasure.
Thank you. My mum's never been to anything like this, and she probably never thought she will, so I appreciate it massively.
And that's what it's all about at the end of the day.
Yeah, but yeah, make sure you get in touch. That's it. What else do you say now? Subscribe or something? Like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, there you go. So we're back here at Automotive Addiction HQ in Telford with the brand new GT3 RS. What a day. Thank you to Porsche Colchester for giving me the opportunity to buy this GT3 RS, especially with the Sunderwunch options and being one of the last UK registered cars. And thank you to them for the special experience with my family at Porsche Experience Centre in Silverstone. We got to collect the car trackside and we got to experience the Manthey GT3 RS with a £100,000 Manthey kit. Now this video has all been about my collection experience. We are going to do another video which is all about its factory options and what are Sunderwunch options and what are Weissach options and what are the standard options. Because I spent almost £70,000 on options, which is crazy. So I really want to get geeky into that. So make sure you tune in for the next one where we dive under the body of this GT3 RS. We will also be installing colour changing PPF on this particular car. This will be the first time we've ever done colour changing PPF here at Automotive Addiction. And this is the reason I bought this car in black. Even though it looks amazing in black and I'm having second thoughts, we have to do it. After that is done, we are going to take the car to the Nürburgring, where it was born, where it should be used. That's what these cars are for. So this car won't just be a collector's piece, and we're going to test the durability of the PPF and see what this car is like on track. We'll also be going to Manthey headquarters in Germany, because I've already booked in some upgrades for this car. So on the way home from buying this in the trailer, well, you know, whilst this was in the trailer, I was like, I've got to do something to it. They've just sold it to me. I've just been out in one. So I'm not spending 100 grand. I'm not rich, but I'm going to spend some money on it. And it'd be really interesting to go into the headquarters, because it's absolutely fascinating in Germany. I mean, the last time I went, there was Manthey equipped ones literally full in the car park. You know, each car's probably worth £500,000, and it's just like a Ford Fiesta in the UK. So yeah. So be sure to check out the next video. Thank you for watching this one. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.